The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Coastal Carolina's offense takes the field to start this game off. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Chanticleers want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Hard running there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Chanticleers are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Punts it out of the air.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Direct snap. Got room to work. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quarterback gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Eagles moving quickly to the line.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Give to the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off-play action on first down. Unloads it left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He leaves it with his back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Shanta clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Sanders. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, if you're trying to throw these crow routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense in hurry-up mode. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. And the Chanticleers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Chanticleers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Sends it back in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Uncorks one. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. The give from the gun. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Quick release by the QB.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll run play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man quickly. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo. And
turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Chanticleers have their offense in high gear. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Handoff from the gun. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. The Chanticleers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. On the ground with the counter. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his target down the middle.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a 1st down. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a huge play. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The shot that clears can really attack on this second and short. Off the play fake. Looking left. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3-spot on the board before halftime. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro.
And the shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking to the big tight end. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Ellington. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got it. The shot that clears wants to crank the tempo. Gets the back moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Moving away from pressure. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here's the handoff. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by a field goal over Michigan.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They get to the line quickly. The inside handoff. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pickup of 5 on the play. It's a first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Eagles headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The shot that clears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. Found a seam. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The shot that clears come to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. Dumps it to the back. Got his man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the shot that clears have moved it inside the 20. Rides the back on the option. The give. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The shot that clears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? And the shot to clear is looking to convert on 4th down. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, shot to clear. And the route is on.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Ellington. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Gives it on the option. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Appalachian State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
The shot that clears in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first down. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Complete on 3rd down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Fitted in the window for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to punch it in. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save it. There he goes. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Sticks it in his belly. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the shot to clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The shot that clears will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's out of bounds, has enough for the 1st down, and that conversion keeps hope alive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row.